A vertical pirate city builder now exists. Let's build the ultimate pirate free port, terrorise the oceans, and destroy the Royal Navy. This is Corsair Cove, and I will be the Pirate King. Let's look. Welcome to the Corsair Cove. We've been slightly run adrift. You may notice all my pirates are currently in a shipwreck. Now what can we do? We can rebuild a true pirate kingdom. One of the really cool things about this game is it's entirely vertical. If I want to build on this wall, I can and will build on this wall. Look at this. I can go up, I can go down, I can go side to side. This entire island can be covered in hundreds of pirate buildings. But for now, this is literally it. So this is our pirate camp, the centre of our pirate empire. Each and every one will support housing, food, rum, grog, you know, all the cool things. See that? Covered in pirates, doing weird things while pigs watch, and apparently also get eaten. So we're a little bit poor. So the first stage is get a few houses down. I say houses very loosely, it is tents. Everything can be on the ground, on the side of these massive cliffs, on the top of cliffs, and then just go higher and higher and higher. So there is a huge, I love this school, amount of things we can do. But if the house is done and my people wandering about, you can see they actually are people, and they do disappear inside of buildings, we will be needing woodcutters, which obviously have to exist on this fertile area. Build here, like that. So if I truly want to connect up there, get resources in, I have to go to there, then to there, and then to there. So now resources will straight up connect to it by going from there to there to there to there. Now hopefully that means the wood is flowing down. We'll get to see, look, there it goes. Down there, climbs down there, and then into this tower and out the bottom. And just like all Settlers games, resources are just deployed to other places. So now we need a sawmill, which I'm going to, where do I want to build a sawmill? Here. So it now connects to there and along to that bit, which means another ladder. So as you can see, my people are now climbing all over the place to make things kind of cool and absolutely chaotic. There will be attacks, but for now, yes, is it. All buildings have workers and fetchers if they need them, so the fetchers will go along and obviously fetch things. For now, that's all we've got. But we will be needing a warehouse to store it. Let's put you... Oh, that is huge. Where am I putting you? I think we put it along the same area here and have it on that corner there. So now we have that to there. Although for now we're apparently low on planks, but there go the planks up there, down there, over there, and into there. Yeah, we actually have to go up to go down. So we may have to sort that out. So let's have another walkway there to there as well. You can see it's even a pretty little walkway around the building. There we are. We need this to be destroyed, so let's get the resources out. So I want to have this pull from there. See that? You can choose where these resources come from, and you can see how the resources get there. There it goes, up there, along there, up to there, around there, and the resources now in. And with that, this building can be destroyed to give us even more space. Checking my cohesion. My cohesion looks good. If it drops to 0, my group dissolves and the game is lost because the pirates don't like me. That is fine. Crew is uneasy. Let's see. So there's 2 of our soldiers. They claim they were stranded. So we get to choose. Do we kill some pirates? Or do we lose huge amounts of cohesion and keep them alive? I'm going to keep them alive and not kill 2 random pirates. So we are going to have to make a few decisions on how to keep my little empire running. And the big step is food. Do I want to build you on the side? I kind of do, actually. See that? I can also connect to there. So I build you along the same line there. I connect up to there using that walkway. I connect to there using that walkway. So get you to there. I didn't need to build it there, but I have. Mostly for chaos and aesthetics. I can probably do a second one. Let's build you to there underneath as well. We'll be needing a galley for my people to eat. You see where all of the settler stuff's going in. So if I have you there, both of them feed into it. It looks kind of cool on the edge. My people get to walk up there and see what's left of the trees and see the world. Although, we don't actually have a ship, and they appear to be building a ship on top of my galley. Oh, and now they're angry? Lack of food or proper shelter push the toughest sailors to the brink. Yep, we've given them food, we've given them shelter, and we've built several boats into this. Oh, and now they're punching each other. They actually are punching each other. What are you doing, guys? But yeah, if you zoom out, this is our island. This is our main quest to go over to there. And there are other islands out in this area. We send out boats and crew to deal with them. But right now, see, there's an island just there. All we have is one place to be, and as you can see from how tiny it is, we've barely even scratched the surface. There's islands everywhere. I have to admit, one of the bigger things getting me is not just the verticality, it's the fact that there's like people doing things. Obviously, these people are part of the building. There isn't like 40 pirates and a pig in this building, or like loads of pirates here. But I just love the fact it gives a huge amount of life to this little city builder. It really does. Now, beer. The most important thing of a pirate and a Brit. The beer. So we're building you there. And I'm building another one there on the edge as well. So now we have double beer being made. It's a tavern. I was wrong. It was not a pub. So the tavern, I think, should go... That is not a good walkway at all. I guess there. We can always connect other places. So I'm putting that down to there. That over to there as well. So if walkways there, there, and there. So I build you there to there. So yeah, you can really make this place as messy or as nice as you like. The tavern is now active, but we need access to a moonshine still. Assign a fetcher at the tavern, okay? So we need you to gather booze from there. Obviously we have access to rum and wine in the future, but for now it's just simply booze, and that's all I need too. With that all done, we now have access to a shallow pier. And if you zoom out, you can see how the whole city goes. There are only 6 slots on this island for a pier. We can only build within the circle of this. Outside of that, see, there's the actual attacks. Each one of these build, you'll see where the enemy can attack you from, apparently in this section here, and what you can build within. So I can go to the front of the skull, but not the back, where there's apparently iron. Or over here, where my actual ship is. So yeah, you expand by building more of these. For now, let's get ourselves this down there. And of course, my people now need to go over to it. So how am I going to do that? I'm thinking, you go to there, to there. But now we have access from there all the way to here. Should be good. So we should soon see wood. Oh, we're not connected, are we? I didn't connect to the building. Okay, so now I've done that. My people now walk along. See, there goes the wood all the way along. And which way are they going to go? I'm assuming this way. Yes, there we are. And we have a shallow pier. Extremely shallow. Built on another dead boat. Now I'm looking. So now we have an enemy attack. Obviously, this one is scripted, and Amara is the one who destroyed us. Also, teachers here. So about to be attacked by the Royal Navy. In fact, can you see the Royal Navy? Now our ship is either there, or maybe both. And their ship, which put us there, is currently sailing along. There is no way we can stop this. It also doesn't look that powerful. Oh, guys? Come on. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I know the cohesion went down. Some bugger just came along and shot all our buildings. Luckily, it's cheap to repair, so we've done it. But obviously, that is the defensive part. We can obviously do our own attacks, but there is a defensive part involving that. Now, with that slight attack out the way, it's time to do something about it. We can build our own ships, we can build our own defences. Also, they stole our tavern keeper, the worst thing you could do to a Brit or a pirate. So, let's go get him back. Our options are very simple. A landlubber special. It's, yeah, a mess. You can see it. There's bigger ones, like significantly bigger ones. We have access to none of that. So let's build what is basically a fishing ship with guns. It's quite literally got a fish on the front. Please don't tell me that's what we're building. That's a dinghy. Are you dancing with a pig? Why are you dancing with a pig? We just got attacked. And that is our ship. We can put people on it to man it. The more people we have, the more resources we have. And teachers called our ship a turd. So there's a resource in combat. We have access to health, to crew, and to supplies. That's very important to the combat part of this game. For now, let me just expand my housing. Just to be even more chaotic, we're going to put it on the wall like this. There we are. If in doubt, wall it out. There we are. So that is absolute madness. Like, I couldn't even tell you what's going on there. Can I carry on building on it? No. What a shame. Right, let's put our captain in. Who do we get to choose? I am thinking, as you can see, there's only a few. Edward Teach. Why the hell would I not put Edward Teach on it? And with our 13 crew, let's go out to the mission and show you combat. There we are. Let's do it. Oh, now out to fighters. So combat is a little bit rolling of dice, quite literally. Also, I appear to be being attacked by parrots. Go away, parrots. So how it works is, it's just going to teach us now. The enemy does something, and we do something. Our goal is obviously to deplete their health for the crew. Now, right now, my option only is to deal damage, which is aim and fire. So we're going to play that, and then you roll a dice. This determines how effective it is. Obviously, it says 4 to 5 damage. The higher the roll, the more damage you do on that, and obviously the higher the scale. So I have now hit that and done damage to their health bar at 4. It wasn't a good roll. Without supplies, we can't play anything. So there's battle options and support option. We're going to play this, which means I take 6 damage but gain 10 supplies. And I rolled really well, so I get all 10 supplies. So the enemy is now going to deal damage to me on a good roll. It'd probably nearly kill me. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lose all supplies, but gain treasure. Oh, that's a good... Is that a good roll? It is a good roll. So we have now used all the supplies and gained treasure, which is coin. And with that, we go back to base, bring the supplies. Every pier is a loot pile, and a ship returns from 7 seas will unload all loot it's carrying. So now we have access to black powder, some more cohesion because we wiped them out, and some coin. Obviously, the black powder is the most important part because then we can use it for our cannons. Oh, and while we're at it, repair the ship as well, I guess. While I expand their housing. We need more housing. Do pirates want to live on the floor? It's hard to say. It's going to keep on doing this. We have a lot of housing along the bottom area, so I'm okay with this. It's manic and messy, but I'm okay with it. Look at that. It's just absolute chaos. And now we're getting our tavern keeper back. He's been helping us a little bit with how to build, but honestly, it's the beer I miss the most. So teach, do it. And while they're sailing, are we fully prepared? We have the food, we have the drink. So there's no real issues. We have plenty of people wandering around, and the pigs are still being played with, so I guess that's okay. Oh, people have arrived. Do we welcome in with supplies, or do we rob them? I think we welcome them in. We'll rob the next group. Although now we're dangerously low on cohesion. So we will be needing our tavern keeper back. Let's go save him. So now we are directly trying to survive for 3 turns against this. So it's shooting at my people. So let's do take cover. That should stop them shooting. Even a low one, we survive. So that loses 1 to 2 supplies. I think do that and gain money. 2 to 3 damage to my health if survived. I think gain more money. So a little bit of damage, but we've taken money. And now we have to fight Amara, who's holding the port. First step is prevent damage, gain an extra dice for the next combat. They're doing a lot of damage. Oh, they're doing an awful lot of damage. Do I deal damage, prevent damage? I do. Heavy fire. I deal damage, prevent damage. That is a terrible roll. Luckily, they're significantly weaker than me. So let's deal damage, prevent damage again, because they're shooting my hull. And we brought down Amara. And they've paid 140 gold coin. Perfect. So please head back home. Amara's threatening vengeance against me. And now we need even more food and housing. So I'm thinking, just to make it nice, housing along here. So let's get these guys running down here. The more housing I have, the better. I do love this. Look, oh, so that to there goes to there. So now that will be connected. We've gained more drifters. I'm beginning to think we have a drifter problem. We might have a major drifter problem, but at least we've got more money and more black powder. And we have access now to a quarry, which I think's there. Alright, so let's get a quarry down, because it's asking me to. And a small gun tower. You see this? The gun towers, you build them in the areas the enemy's attacking, and then it stops them trying to shoot you. So let's build you there. And when it's fully loaded and prepared, that area goes green, and we are safe. Are we currently safe? No, but we will be. Connect you. I can't connect you to over there, which is a shame. And that's all I can connect you to. That teeny bit over here, which is the moonshine still. And to power you, I need a quarry, which is either here or... So let's build you there. And then we'll connect you as well. So let's get that to there. Like that. And while we're at it, let's also get a stone cutter up here. And a warehouse. A bit further along. And a warehouse just there. So that means all the stone flows to here, flows to there, and we're safe. And the stone eventually gets transferred to building this, which requires 50. So with that, we now wait for the stone to flow to there, so we can destroy this unprotected attack point by literally having a massive tower of cannons. And also, let's start supporting you, so supplies will now flow to there. It's, I don't think you need that many of these cranes, if I'm honest. It's a bit of a drop, and there's nothing down there. And also while we're at it, we need more housing. Although it's getting messy for their houses. I know there's upgrades, because it's got to be. It's just right now, everything I build is going to be a little bit ugly. Oh, there are so many connections now. So you can kind of change how things look. You don't have to have all the walkways. It's just, I do love the disorganized, organized chaos. But we may cut down on some of it. So this stone mine appears to be mining stone fast. We've got a second stone cutter, so I'm going to do just that. Let's build you slightly above it here. There we are. And then you can take that from both of them. And that will build any more towers in the future as we expand around the island. Okay, good. And apparently our tower's done because they're talking about it. So as you can see here, it requires black powder to make ammunition. So we should be able to connect this to there, because that's the only place we have it. So taking all the black powder along here to, that's a long walk to here. And that is currently our only option until we get to build it later. So more housing we will have down here by the waterfall. I don't think I'd want to be that guy, but everywhere else that looks kind of nice. Very, very messy. Everyone is really angry with housing. It says here storage is full, resource drain too high. We need more food, okay? Another campfire. This is getting messy. You're being built down there by the ocean. And we can only have 3 connections to each of the main things. So I can have another connection here, but no more on the basic grog. Sorry, stew. Of course, it's not alcohol. So that should keep them going for a bit longer. Booze is a little bit low. Are we not making planks? We don't have any in storage. Get me some planks in storage, guys. Come on. That was just dumb. Oh my god. So that scared me. So people want something. What do they want? They want to be satisfied. For at least 60 seconds? That's fine. That's more housing. So we're going to carry on building up here. And there we are. That should solve their housing crisis, maybe? We'll have to see. So the housing is now going along that section as well. And if you get that, my people won't be angry. But also, we're under attack, so let's see what happens with that. The enemy ship is on its way. My people are getting happier. And now, I think this is returning fire? Oh my god, the amount of cannons this thing has. I will say, I'd have liked a little bit more animation from these guys, but I do love... Oh, we've killed them. Good. Yeah, explode and die. Although there's no more in the wreckage. Good, good. I love to know that my nemesis escaped again. So with her still alive, we now have access to being able to build our own gunpowder. But unfortunately, all the gunpowder is slightly far away. So we need more camps to expand our building. See, bat guano. It's only there, basically on hills. So what we need now is another camp. So let's start expanding the mass ability of us to produce. So let's have you up there. And then we can connect you to over here. There we go. So a walkway goes from there in front of the waterfall and up to there. Then we need bat guano. Where was it? There. A powder mill. Let's have you above the waterfall just because it looked kind of cool. And a charcoal maker up here on the other side of the waterfall. And apparently there are 4 ways to becoming the ultimate pirate. Notoriety, empire, seafaring and wealth. You know, the main important tenets. And all 4 of those things gives us access to unlockables. Some upgrades are nice and simple, like just better sawmill. Some give us entirely new buildings like the aerial lift, which looks like a plank on a rope. But either way, whichever way we go gives access to more ships, more things like statues, stew surges, wells, hellbent for leather, and things like that, so we can pick one direction or all directions. And we unlock it by going through things like this. 75 pirates gives me 1 notoriety. 3 efficient transport routes to the galley gives me 1 wealth. And of course that on the compass then means I can unlock other things, like a stockpile for the trading post. But I am looking at the aerial lift, so I'm going to grab the aerial lift, like that. And the gambling den, like that. Now we have gambling. And slowly but surely our empire will get more and more powerful. Either way, first of all, let's get to it for cohesion and build a gambling den. That is absolutely huge, actually. So build it there. We can then connect it down to there as well. And there we are. We now have gambling for the lower people, and all the houses should be okay with it. And we also have access to this. which is a zip line, which I'm too poor to run because it's 300 gold coins I just spent a load on the gambling den. Fair enough. So with that, we now need housing and food around this camp. You see they're slightly not connected. In fact, it might be easy just to have a galley and some food being made. So let's have you there. That next to it down here. There we are. So that should feed everyone who's working in this area. Because all workers are in this area now. Supplies are flowing through. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier to have the food next to it as opposed to walking all the way over here. It would be nice to see constant movement, but you know. And with that, the world has opened up. See, there's many places we can go. There's looting. There's finding people. There's Buccaneer's End. We now have access to the world, and there's ships going past. We should attack that if we had a better ship. Oh my god, that scared me. So we need to tend to this at once. What's happened? What's wrong? Okay, is it this pirate? It is this pirate camp. We're making you food, people. Calm the hell down. Pirates get extremely uppity if not fed, apparently. Who the hell knew? So once the food is done, we can then start working on alcohol for this group over here. Apparently walking all the way over here through very rickety walkways is just not good enough for them. They want food nearby. Absolutely insulting. There we go. That's going up. So there was just a food issue. And now we need... what is this? Someone wants all of... No. We are not selling anything. Bloody traders wanted all of our either grog, ammo or food. Either way, the quest is completed, our pirates are happier, and we've expanded from there to here. So 2 entire sections are now mine. Also, what is this? Why? So obviously our goal now is to build up deeds, get more points, unlock more things, and see what we can find. Eventually, of course, we can get like the Shark Tooth Reef, which gets leaf cutters and rope makers. We do need a trading post. That way we can start actually selling things. So we can upgrade this to a trading post here. That requires rope and coin. Okay. Or I just build a trading post. That would be easier. We need money. Alright, let's go get some money. Do we have any easy to kill things? Castaways? No one cares. Shipwreck? No one... Actually, we do care. Go loot it. So if we want another ship, we're going to have to expand to another shipyard. Now, we do know there was one over here somewhere. So there's one there and there. Or we could try and get another one here. And that unlocks this, but also gives 2 more points of attack. So let's build you there. Get access to that. Okay, how do I get to you guys? Let's build to there, and then there. There we are. And again, we have to do it in such a way that you connect to the top rather than the bottom, so you're connected to there like that. So that should have that be built, and that gives access to a second ship. Just like that. There we are. We also now need another cannon. Build one there, it fights against that. We don't have that one unlocked, but can I build this? Something is in the way. Yeah, I know it is. We can build you there, which gives access to that section there and there. So now we genuinely have a literal tower at the front of our kingdom. Connect to there, then connect up to there. And just like that, we now have a connection to here, to there, and then down to there. The city grows. It's not a good-looking city, but it grows regardless. And I'll be honest, maybe it really shouldn't, but here we are. And we gained ourselves some money, but lost 10 people. I'm okay with that. We needed the money. Yeah, we're pirates. Who really cares if 3 or so people die? Let's get that there, that there, that there. And then we have access to a salvage dock, which is ship construction. Yeah, grab that. Let's get the elevator. That'd be useful to go up and down. And the Moonlight Pro requires swabbies and scallywags. Let's do that as well, which we unlock one more thing, which is better planks. Oh, I need to do all 3. Fine, we'll get that in a minute. But no access to elevators, so that should mean this should be a lot easier to go up and down. I'll have to at least put one down. Let's put one down to there and have it connect to there. So that's now an elevator from there to there. It actually is a ropey... Oh my god, that was speeding. Good. And we've gained huge amounts of salt. And access to fishing huts, stew kitchens, a cistern for fresh water. We need that. Okay, a few more things need to be built, but first of all, salvage dock. Apparently, we can just build here, so I am going to, like that. So the salvage dock goes to there, should connect to both. The trading den is being built here. So with that, we now have a good amount of that going on. But to get better food, we need water and fish. We now need fishing places. I think fishing is specific. That's salt. That's salt. Where's fish? Okay, fish is... Oh, that's a fish. Okay, fishing. We found fishing. I have apparently built on top of fishing. Yeah, I have very much built on top of fishing. So that goes there, just in front of it. Another one goes there. Okay, I have built on top of every single one of the fishing areas. So fishing is going to look a little bit odd. Like, very odd. That's a lot of connections there. And then water storage has to be built up here. Oh, I am actually building it on the waterfalls? I am building it on the waterfalls. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But there we are. So that waterfall and that waterfall are being collected for water. It's getting very convoluted, some would say. Very convoluted, but the connections work. And with that, access to the stew kitchen, which is going to be... here. Oh, and also we have a pirate problem. Why do we have a pirate problem? What's everyone upset about? We're out of food for this one. I just got it set up. This needs fetchers. Yep, okay, fine. So this over here needs food. We'll build that over here. There we go. You now have access to food, you crazy buggers. And I think this area needs people to sleep in it. We'll have a couple of little houses along here. So see if that helps out. And also we then need alcohol. It's getting tricksy. But the city is still good. We're running out of time on this. People are getting upset. Wait, scabies? Give them all the alcohol. No scabies. Oh my god, scabies. I will say it's getting very convoluted. There's building work everywhere needing to be done. And it says we have the people to do it. This has plenty of stone. These are shut down because the building is reactivated. Oh, have we lost people? So we don't have enough drifters. Or drifters in the... I'm currently paying my pirates for them to be happy. I think we need drifters. Yeah, no drifters available. What does that mean? Go find more people. Now. Where are those people? There we go. Go save them. We need people immediately. Get drifters. I think my housing is weirdly empty. I will say I'm probably going to move some of these buildings because the fishing huts are very in the way. Like, that's a building on top of a building. I mean, I kind of like the look of it, but it's still a building on top of a building. Okay, save the people. The cohesion will go down. That's fine. We need the people. Head back home. Like that. And there we go. 30 more people. I'm going to connect this tower over to this side. And that should solve maybe some of my transport issues. Because some of my people are not travelling. That's outrage. Like, why is there outrage? Why are you shut down? Do you want more food? Okay. Do a stew thing just here near the water's edge. There we go. Stew just for you. Go do it. And now we finally have black powder going over to there. So that means this can now stop pulling it from over there as well. Good. So with all of that, that should be good to go. Let's turn you back on. And now I want you to be getting your food from there. Why aren't you making food yet? Why aren't you making food? Why can't I eat from you? There we are. So your food's now coming from there. That should solve that food issue. And that should be the end of the problem. There we go. Finally they're happy. Pirates. Pirates are never bloody happy. But we're happier. Okay, you want your water from over there. That's good. So water from there. You're happy. I want fish from there as well. Tax is not the answer, apparently. I need my people happier for now. So we have food, we have wood, we have alcohol, we have ammunition for the towers, which are now actively online and working. We should stop a couple of these attacks, which are slowly expanding. And we have access to another ship, which is now officially the Iron Fist Destroyer. We're unlocking the red. But that requires rope, which means we need to build rope. And rope requires planks. No, it does not. It requires food. Rope requires, according to this, a connection there, which is again in the way. So I'm going to destroy this and expand it. I don't like things going through things. So there we go. That should look better. And that will give us access to rope, which gives access to better ships. And with that, we can start terrorizing the local area a little bit better. We still can't fight this tier 2, but we will be there eventually, as the city expands and grows and expands. With our one single tavern. And it really is just one single tavern. We're going to get that fully equipped and stocked. Everyone goes to there for their alcohol. Water is all over the place. We do have access now to better fish. Where the hell's the fish maker? And this will stock, I think, munitions to sell. So with all that sorted, what have we got here? I want everything. Well done. And then I think you should hit the smuggling run event. So I want to see what that does. And this is currently our little pirate empire. As you can see, it's an absolute mess. And yet, I love it. A bit of panic, a bit of major panic. But we're still building, we're still growing, and we're still expanding. See, we've unlocked this, and we're about to unlock the crow's nest, which gives me money per discovery event. Yes, I'll do that. And the masts. Oh, that'd have been very useful for stuff like zip lines. Oh, well, let's get a crow's nest up. Oh, that is huge. Up anyway. Let's build you there on the edge. Apparently, it's half a balloon. Oh, and the smuggling crew needs help. Oh, we are... Okay. So we have to gain an advantage with barter. Gains 2 next turn. Okay, do this. We want this. It's a weird combat we're currently doing, but I think we're doing okay. So they're going to lose an advantage against us, deal breaker. We need prevents loss, gains an extra 1. So we don't lose money. We have 2 dice. So we're going to do this and gain advantage. We ought to lose a bit, but gain more. They're going to gain a lot of dice next turn, so we're just going to straight up rush into it and take this. Hopefully that pushes us to the point where they can't slow us down. Yeah, they're taking 20 to 21. We're going to do that and completely overwhelm them. Oh, we need 5 more. We need 5 more. And with that, they've officially lost. We've used all our supplies, and we have officially smuggled. And now it's a close distance. Oh, wait, we're still going? Okay, we need... Let's gather ourselves some supplies. There. It's going to take a bit of damage. We lost some crew. But now we're fully supplied. We are a small ship, however. So we're going to do this. We're not going to take any damage to our hull, so we're going to gain 300 meters. There we go. And now we're sneaking in with 6 men dead. So there's many little mini-games while building my city. I'm going to take 6 damage to my crew. I can't take 6 damage to my crew. I genuinely can't. Yeah, we saved it. We lose 2 supplies, but let's get in. And there we are. We gain 50 drifters, 3 cohesion, and we've survived. That was interesting. Head back. Oh, no. Head back home. So even more people means even more houses, means even more food. And my city is already a mess, I would say. And we've yet to get better housing. Is there better housing? That'd be empire or wealth, I imagine. I'm seeing loan sharks before I'm seeing better houses. There we are, salty cabin. We must go blue. We need seafaring. What is blue again? Charlie, 2 ships, ambush a merchant ship. Okay, we need a ship. So we should be able to construct this. Oh, we still need rope. We're not making rope. You, bring in rope now. So that should give us access to rope to start making ourselves a second big ship. And just like that, we now have this. Build it. There we go. Oh, that's a leaf cutter. We don't actually have a rope maker. We have a leaf cutter. There's the rope maker. So let's have the rope maker there, just underneath the stone. And that should give us access to really good amount of better ships. Or at least, you know, less rubbish ships. Oh, great news. Pirates want more money and I don't have more money. So I'm going to stay out of it and 21 pirates are going to die. Ah, you little sods. Either way, we now have access to rope, so I'm just going to take that. And with rope, we have access to a ship. And with a ship, we should be able to get better places for my people to sleep, which aren't just tents everywhere. Although I will say it's going to take a while to build this ship, because that's the guy delivering rope. As you can see, it's a very, very long journey for them, and no one seems to want to help them. So they're making it to there. Down there, along there, up there, round there, down there. Oh my god. It's like probably a 2-day walk. Oh, there's a classy cabin up top as well. We could have got a classy cabin. Or a bloody cabin. Is there a cabin over here too? Or a fancy cabin. Everyone gets their own cabin. We can literally style in one direction only. Which isn't available in the demo. Well, that is a shame. I guess with no houses, we can't get better houses. We do now have this though. And it looks so much better than my little ship. Look at it. It's actually a pirate ship. It does say here I need alcohol. Which is fair. and a tavern, which I don't have. I think I need a tavern on this side too. I'm watching alcohol flowing, but there's obviously clearly no alcohol here. I mean, I can't fully man it anyway, because the other crew require a better class of alcohol, which we don't have. So anyway, this is where we currently are with our Pirate Bay. It is an absolute mess of colours, of so much gaudy colours everywhere, of weird movements, of people constantly travelling around. I absolutely love it. This demo should be out either just as this video comes out or slightly after, but either way, I've been the Fallen Shogun. This has been Corsair Cove, a vertical pirate city builder. I absolutely love it. I've been the Fallen Shogun. There'll be more videos. I am going to be doing more and more stuff. But either way, take care, be awesome, be epic, be amazing, and I'm sorry that we couldn't cover every single rock with houses. I mean, we can, I just didn't have the time. That would be absolute... Can I build in here? That would be absolute madness. Either way, good luck, goodbye, see you in the next one.